Okay, today I'm going to look at XRP, everyone's favorite coin to hate, but even the Bitcoiners own some, I reckon. Um, so, first of all, we're going to start on the ETH Bitcoin chart. So, ETH Bitcoin, we've got this triangle pattern. We've got this ABC. So this has been playing out since this September 22. So we've got this huge ABC, and we're in this green box right now. So this is the target of the ABC on the fib extension. Okay, this is on the 3-day chart. So we have reached this green box and we're looking for a reaction. So what are we going to do now? Are we going to do this kind of thing? So ABC up, ABC down, and do the, well, in the bigger picture, it would be a series of ABCs. It would be A, B, C, D, E. And then probably later on next year, springtime, that's when we start going up properly, or we just break out. Okay, so this is what the ETH Bitcoin chart is presenting, and it's probably a good time to get into some altcoins. So yeah, looking at XRP, there's some decent potential here that the bottom could be in. Let me tell you why. So if we flip over to the 3-day, I'm just going to hide the smart money concepts and we'll hide the whole suite for now. This to me looks like it could potentially be completing an ABCDE on a higher time frame. So we've got a similar triangle, much like the ETH Bitcoin pair. But with this one, it looks to be complete or completing. Okay. So we've had our A, that's our big correction. We've had our B, which retraces the huge correction. And then we've had our C. And as you can see, we're not making any higher highs or any lower lows. We're contracting. Okay, so we're contracting the price. The price is they're getting the trading range is getting smaller and smaller, basically. Okay, so it's contracting. All right. So if we take a square here, the trading range in this scenario, where is it? Where's it gone? So that trading range was 1,867%. And this trading range can be up to 350%, but we didn't reach that. We went 210%. Okay, so the trading range is becoming smaller. Okay. So what does that mean for XRP? Well, eventually we're going to have to break out. Okay. Either we fail and we drop seriously, in which case I have a target here, which would be an ABC again. So that would be your A, that would be your B, and this would be your C. And straight away you'd be saying, right, okay, into the green box, and now we have a bull pennant. All right. Yeah, you could certainly say that. We have had 5 waves up. So it really depends on how we're going to correct now. That looks like 5 waves to me. And after a 5-wave impulsive move, we're looking for an ABC. Now, either we do an ABCDE flat, or we do an ABC, and we come into this zone here. Okay. You may be thinking, well, why have you got that green box? Well, I have this as my target, which is the extension. We'll put it on log scale because if we don't, then it goes way below 0. And everything else goes on log scale for XRP. You just can't you can't measure it in any other way. So yeah, that's our green box there, somewhere around there. However, let's be a little bit more bullish. Okay, and let's say that there's potential here that the bottom could be in and we could be going up. And we could be going up a lot, and we could be going up very soon, okay? So on the 3-day, look how tight this Bollinger Band is, okay? It needs to make a decision. So right now, I would go as much to say as that this Bollinger Band contraction is probably the tightest that I've ever seen it. And I've been trading XRP for quite a few years. So that's 12%, let's call that. If we go through history, what was that one? 24%, 15%. So we're looking for anything bigger, or sorry, smaller than 11%. That doesn't look 27%. And then we'll see what happened. Okay, so this one looks pretty small. No, that's still 15%. Look how small that one looks. What about this one? No, 40%. So let's go down here. Let's see if we can just find one. No. 14%. No. 16. Yeah, look, I'm struggling. I'm struggling to find one. I am recording this. I haven't pre-recorded anything. I wing it straight away. So yeah, I mean, as far as I can see, that is the smallest trading zone that I can see for XRP. Okay, so it needs to make a decision now. Are we going to expand like so, really violently, and to the downside, or are we going to explode to the upside? Okay. Within the next few days, we are going to we're going to know. Okay, so that's going to be your low one there, and then the main low here is on the Bollinger Band. But look at this rejection. We've got, well, today to save this candle, really. That's a 5.5% rejection, okay, from the middle of the Bollinger Band. So I'm expecting action. I just don't know which way it's going to go. All right. To me, this all looks corrective, but it could also be impulsive to the downside, because on the higher time frame, we have this. Let me just remove everything. We have quite a large flag type structure. Okay, so on the higher time frame since April 21, we've got this bear flag, and if we invert that, if we looked at that from a bullish perspective, we'd say that it was going up. Okay, but the chart is inverted, so you really need to pay attention right now to XRP, because if it starts coming up like this, you know, there's potential that that we could see some really not so good downside with targets, you know, a few cents, 7 cents, something like that. And yeah, so with the Bollinger Bands again, look where we are. Are we going to expand up and invalidate this bear flag, or are we getting really tight because there's going to be a huge move to the downside because we've got this huge bear flag? That's what needs to be decided today, tomorrow, maybe in a week, but very, very soon. So yeah, just wanted to update you on that. If we do break out, then yeah, the sky is the limit, really. A lot of people are saying, $10. I don't think it's going to $10. I don't think it's going. I don't think it's going to stop at $10. I think that a lot of people that have been in this game since maybe here enjoyed this ride up and then saw them negative, enjoyed this ride up, saw them negative. If you held all of that time, you're probably looking to get out at about $9. Okay. If you get out at $9, I think that the market's going to run away after that point. Okay. Because I see this as a one, as the first wave. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This then becoming your wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 3 would take you, as far up as here. Okay, and you might think that's stupid, but it is actually possible. Okay, look at this. Look at the proportion. Okay, so if I change this color, anyone with a small amount of knowledge of Elliott wave would know that wave 3 is the biggest. If you take this measurement here, that's 124,000%. So wave 3 has to be bigger than that. Okay, and in order for it to be bigger than that, it has to go to at least $100. Okay, so that wave has to go up to at least here. Most of the time, it's 1.618 times the size of wave 1, which would be up here at $11,500. And you're probably thinking, I'm just going to turn this video off. This guy's talking crap. But listen to my mythology about it, okay? This is 5 subwaves of wave 1. This is wave 2, which also you can measure comes into the 50% discount zone. We're now consolidating. Wave 3 has to be the biggest. Okay, well, it doesn't have to be the biggest, but it has to be bigger. Okay, one of the biggest. So it's got to be at least bigger than wave 1. Wave 5 doesn't have to be the biggest. But generally wave 3 is the biggest. So listen to that. This is the size of wave 1. You would be at least looking for another 60% on top of that. Place it up here. Where do you get you? 1.618. So there you go. All right, guys. Let's wait and see what happens. And in the worst case scenario, actually, let's just touch on that. In the worst case scenario, if we did get that move to lower prices, let's say it came down to about 5 cents, that would also be the 0.618 zone. Okay, the golden fib. However, I know that XRP, all the times I've been trading it, it likes to stop at the 0.5. Okay, it likes the 50%. And that's on all of the time frames. If it does do that, then guess what? You come down a little bit, you're still at 4,000, okay, per XRP. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. Higher time frame. If we do dump, then wave 2 will just go lower, and then wave 3 will come down lower. Okay. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like and subscribe. Like I always say, if nobody watches it, if nobody likes it, then I won't bother doing content, because I'll just assume that you don't like it. So do like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.